I'm Mr. MegaManFan, but today you can call me Mr. Legend of Zelda fan because it's Skyward Sword HD Remaster Day, complete for Nintendo Switch with a pricey amiibo and some other accessories as well, which we are going to unbox in this video today, starting with the game, which offers both motion controls and solo botones, button-only controls, so you can play Skyward Sword on Nintendo Switch any way you feel like it. But first things first, can't play the game if it's still inside the packaging, so we gotta rip this shrink wrap off here and see if there are any bonuses inside the box by the game. Not that I've come to expect them in this day and age, but you never know. Here we go. Oh, at least there's some nice artwork of Link inside with his sword and shield. And we also see the Hyrulean logo, and it's also on the game as well, so very well done. We'll just pop this in the old Switch and make sure it fires up. And it does, so we can move on to the next item, which you see here in front of you right now. And wasn't even expecting this one when I knew that Skyward Sword was coming out today, but they kind of announced it at the last minute, and I thought, oh well, I'm getting the game, I'm getting the amiibo, might as well make it a complete set, right? So you see all the parts removed from the box here, and now we just got to get them out of these little baggies and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. So we'll dump that one out, and you can see it right there. Very nice Zelda colors. It's in kind of a dark color with gold trim and red logo on it as well. You can see all the Nintendo logos on the back. Very nice. It's the first pair that haven't been the original pair, so I think I was overdue for this anyway. It's about time I change it up a little bit. Of course, one's no good without the other. So here's the other. Let's shake it out of the bag. Shake, shake, shake. The one on the left seems to be a lighter blue, and the one on the right seems to be more of a purplish hue. Maybe that's just my eyes, but that's how it looks to me. I'm assuming it looks that way to a lot of you as well, since I think most of us have same field of vision, unless we have either blindness or color blindness. But shout outs to those of you who do, and how you navigate the world, because there's no right or wrong. Everybody's unique in their own way. Let's take a look at the controllers, and the scheme they display on the screen seems to reflect what I'm seeing. Light blue on the left and purple on the right, but again, whatever your visual acuity is, it's detecting everything, so that's a good sign. They're buzzing the way they're supposed to when I click on them. And of course, they aren't fully activated yet. I gotta get them up to 100, but at least for now, they're locked in with the game. Speaking of the game, let's fire it up for the first time before we open this amiibo. The moment of truth. The long-awaited remake of Skyward Sword. 3 friends online right now, and they're probably playing Skyward Sword as well if I know them, because a lot of us were picking this up today, especially in the Amiibo Crossing group. Shout outs to all the people there. It's a tale that has been told by you humans for countless years. It's Skyward Sword, creating the save data. And you know what? This is going to give us some nice background music for opening the amiibo. Isn't that charming? It's just right for opening this Loftwing amiibo. And I was a little disappointed that it was $25 and another $8 for shipping, but given the prices scalpers were charging for these when they sold out, that was still cheaper, so I swallowed it, knowing I was going to have to pay for the shipping, thinking better this than paying an eBay scalper. And it turned out that was the right decision because now I have it on day one. They shipped it ahead of time via FedEx, so it arrived the same day the game came out. So maybe a little too expensive for the shipping, but I'd say it all works out in the end. Still beats paying a scalper. Just wish the Amiibo itself wasn't $25. That's getting to be a little bit much of an ask. I mean, it was already getting bad when they went up from like 12 to 15 to 20, but 25 for plastic with an RFID chip inside, you're pushing your luck a little, Nintendo. You're lucky I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. So as you can see, I kept the box just about 99% intact, other than having to split it open with a knife to get the Amiibo out. And now we can take a closer look at Zelda and the Loftwing. And I will give them credit for this. For $25, it is probably one of the nicest Amiibo I have. There's a very good heft to it. The bird is enormous, and the details on both Zelda and the bird, the Loftwing bird, are immaculate. I mean, look at the feathering, look at the Zelda trimmed base, look at the craggy toes and the wrinkles of the skin. Look at that gold chain. Look at the gold chain around her waist. Look at the eyes. Look at the depth of the eyes and the swoop of the feathers coming away from the eyes. It's beautiful. I'm not happy about the price, but I am happy about the details. They made it look really good. So at least you can't say they skimped on the paintwork or the molding or the feel and appeal of it. But let's just go ahead and register the owner of that Amiibo right now before we even have to use it in the game, which you can use for fast transport from the Sky World to the Earth World. And a lot of people have complained about that because that was a feature everybody asked for in the remake, but essentially they've gated it away behind a physical product that you have to pay another $25 for, so you don't even get that feature in the game itself unless you spend more money. And you can grumble about that if you want, but it's also nice to have this Amiibo to display on a shelf when you're not using it in the game. So for me, that's value added, whereas for other people that might be value locked away behind physical DLC. But if you wanted, you could buy an RFID card that has that info on it.